Your instrumental. Yo, are we rolling?
We are rolling. We are
All right,
rolling.
you're instrumental, Ilya. I'll do the
Okay.
verse.
I'm gonna do like a shoo wop de wop type of thing.
Well, we
Ready?
did just watch an '80s movie.
A one, a two, a one, two, three, four. Shoo wop,
It's the
shoo wop de
one
wop,
change of
shoo wop,
clothes
shoo
podcast
wop
where
de wop,
talking
shoo wop,
about
shoo
gas.
wop
We
de
just
wop, shoo
watched a
wop,
movie
shoo
from the
wop de wop,
'80s,
shoo wop,
and we're gonna talk about it.
shoo wop de up. Da. Wow,
Wow,
dude. Won't lie, might be one of our better ones.
it was definitely
And
the
it
most
was
coordinated one.
still bad. Okay, Eric. So obviously, if you missed last podcast,
It's your
um,
fucking fake
don't
if
know
you
how you
did.
could have, but I would recommend you go watch that one. Not that there's a lot of context required. Basically, we just watched a movie and we had a meal, well, more like a snack thing, you know, from the gas station of our choice. So I say before we go into discussing this movie, which
There's a lot to discuss.
it was definitely something. It was definitely something. Let's Eric, let's talk about um what did you get from the gas station? Which gas stations you go to and what food did you get? And maybe,
So
how did that go?
I went to a gas station we did not discuss, and as I was in it, I was a little saddened that we didn't discuss it. I went to an Arco.
Interesting.
Yes. So I went to the Arco, and I don't want you to be mad at me,
Wait,
but
are those like California, like West area?
yeah, it's more West Coast stuff. It's
Okay.
I
Dude, I'm
I
I'm sad we didn't discuss Sheets. I feel like that's a pretty big one,
yeah, it's not bad either.
but
There's a couple
I feel
gas
like those
stations
are a
that I've
lot
seen
nicer.
out here where I'm like,
Yeah.
oh damn, like that would have been a good
Alright,
one.
anyways, yeah. So you went to an Arco.
Yes, and we discussed a $20 to $25 budget, right? Right?
Yes, we did.
I completely blew it all on alcohol.
All $20?
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah, so those of you who know who Filthy Frank is, or more renowned
Yeah,
now as
yes,
Joji,
of
he
course.
did YouTube series. He had a YouTube series with
Dude,
this guy.
everyone knows Joji, man, come on.
Okay, well, fucking, he did a thing with Max Mofo, and
Yeah,
Mofo has branched out on his own, and he created Grog. It's
yeah,
Australian-based company.
right.
It's carbonated soju, and soju is
What?
one of my favorite kinds of alcohol, and I've always
Dude,
wanted to try
so
grog,
soju
but
is dangerous.
it's fire, dude. I'm fucking a little
I
lit right
love
now. I'm not
soju,
gonna lie.
right?
So they're 6% seltzers. I got peach and grape flavored because that's all they had. Um, 10 out of 10 experience. Like I'm gonna. They don't sell these in the South. They're very limited. It's only on the West Coast because LA is like a little hub. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna start
Did
having my LA
So you
friends
got a
send it to
six pack,
Florida.
you said, of those?
I got a 12 pack.
A 12 okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. Alright. Did
Mm.
you buy any snacks?
No, I spent the entire alcohol or
Just
entire.
the whole grog?
It was the 12 pack was 2026, I believe, or something like that.
Oh my god, bro, that's next year. Alright,
What'd you get, Ilya? And where'd you
okay, so
go?
you just got grog. You didn't even get a snack or anything.
Nah, I've just
Well,
been drinking. I'm going to Korean barbecue later.
fair enough. Nah, it's respect. I got some Cheez-Its.
Oh, good
I got
call.
a honey
Wait,
bun.
OG Cheez-Its or
Yeah, OG Cheez-Its.
okay.
It's like the it's like the bigger bag that zips back up, you know?
Oh, I feel you.
So I had, a few handfuls of those kind of at the start of the movie, and I got a 32-ounce Modelo as my
All
drink.
right. Nice.
And, the 9 milligram Velo spearmint. I'm not really rocking too much with the spearmint. I prefer some of the other mint flavors better, but they're all right. I got some gummy worms. I got some dude, I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's hard to spend $20 on like snacks in a gas station, bro. It's a lot of snacks.
Yeah, that's why I just bought beer.
No, that's a good call. I was worried. I was like, bro, do I have enough? And I was like walking out and I was like, bro, I have so much food. It's like-
How much what
But
was your
yeah,
total?
well, I ended up buying a 5 pack of Velos, but I only counted one of the Velos towards the total. So it was like 22
Nice,
ish.
nice. And
So
wait,
yeah,
which
it
gas
was
station did you go to?
I went to a Shell, and
Okay,
funnily
okay.
enough, I was like, okay, I know there's like a couple gas stations coming up, like on the way home from work or whatever. And as I'm pulling up, one of them's a Shell, one of them's a Chevron.
Oh,
Though I will say the Shell I went to it was like pretty small. It had like one of those garage things attached with, where they fix cars, but it was like super jank, like literally one garage and like some old black dude running it. Like I got out of the car and he's like spraying the pavement with like a hose. And I have to like go out of my way to walk around him spraying and he still looks up at me and he's like, "What the fuck? Like, why are you walking where I'm spraying?" I'm like, "Bro, you're the
that's
one
fire.
spraying me." You know what I mean? It was pretty good though. So that's probably why it was so cheap. It was like, like a $4 Modelo, 32
Not
ounce.
bad. Well, to transition into our main topic, which is also about
Yes.
O's and gas stations.
Yes.
Um, yeah, that movie was a roller coaster. It was a
That movie, dude, okay. Okay. That movie was wild. I'm gonna give a quick synopsis for everyone
give them a
of the
quick spark
movie
notes,
and yeah, quick little spark notes and then we'll get into the
the nitty
details
gritty.
of the movie with this. Okay, so this movie was released in 1979. It's a comedy. I will say it's a comedy. It's a raunchy comedy, which I didn't necessarily realize until I started watching it.
Yeah, fucking 3 minutes in.
Yeah, 3 minutes in, and then okay, so basically what it is, basically some girl named June, and she has a few friends. They graduate high school, and then her uncle has a heart attack, and he runs a gas station or whatever. And he has a heart attack, and there's like, a big bad. It's a classic small shop versus big bad in business, type of deal. There's a new gas station opened up. It's like a big corporation, whatever, and dude has a heart attack and her and her friends basically just take over the gas station and try to pump up the numbers, which they obviously spoiler eventually end up doing and end up replacing the guy, I guess the villain guy. But
Mr.
okay, let's
Friendly,
just start into the movie, bro. So the movie starts. So the movie start isn't just insane, right?
high school
It's like
graduation.
it's super super chill. It shows the guy first, the uncle, right? It shows
Yes,
him at the
yeah.
gas station and then transitions to a high school graduation. And the first thing I'm thinking is, why the fuck are the seniors singing a song? What is that?
Yes, yeah.
What like
No,
okay. It wasn't like an alma mater or anything either. It seemed like
no.
they were
It
just
was
like
it was
singing a choir song.
it was a fresh class.
Right? And
Also,
so this is like maybe 5 minutes into the movie, they're singing this choir song, and then all of a sudden, 3 of the girls just, like, rip completely naked. Like, literally just boobies straight up 5 minutes into the fucking movie.
and what listen, I have to give the casting director props because
Right?
most of the time when I watch old movies,
Yeah.
I don't think the women are attractive. He chose
Yes.
absolute dimes,
Yes, dude,
and
these
their
women like,
racks were nice.
even the ugly girl was, like,
Yes, the
smoking.
ugly girl was hot. Yeah, it was
No, it
crazy.
was okay, yeah, very beautiful women he chose, but yeah, 5 minutes into the movie, just 3 sets of boobs on the screen. Out of
And
literally no warning, no like, there's no setup
just there.
for
Yeah.
this, they're just literally their clothes get ripped off. And we find out it's because and who are these guys, bro? These three greaser dudes?
The
It's like
vultures,
three
baby.
greaser, yeah, the vultures, bro. Okay.
They're like a
The
biker
terrible
gang, but
vultures.
there's only
Bro,
3 of
that
them.
shit was so funny. Yeah, so it's like three greasers, I guess. They're on motorbikes and they somehow orchestrated it so that these girls would get their clothes ripped off and show boob in front of the entire town.
They put their graduation gowns on nails that I guess they preemptively nailed into the stage. I don't know if you like,
I,
that's how it happened. I don't know if you remember that part, but, like, my
oh
favorite
shit.
part of the scene, even as a very straight man disregarding the beautiful, boobies,
Yeah.
was the teacher that was just passed out in the chair after they got naked. Also,
Right?
the
Right?
fact
No, I
the
saw
fact that
that. The
yeah, just
music director.
yes, and the fact that one of the girls was just, free the nip, 2025, but, I mean, she wanted to stay out there naked.
No, right? Dude, one of the chicks was like, "Wait, I like this, low key."
Yeah,
She's
and
like
then the
shaking
fucking
her boobs at everyone. Like literally the whole town is there watching like the local high school graduation. It's like a small town.
yeah, and then transition to the next scene, which is the locker room, and she's like, "I've loved all the men staring at me,"
Right?
and then
What is that?
there's this other girl who she's like, "No, sweetheart, like, you can't give it to
And
him that
she's like,
easy."
she's supposed to be like the baddest of them all.
And let me tell you, she was.
She
She
was,
was.
bro. Listen,
And
bro.
she was like, "You can't give it to men that easy, like, you
Yeah,
gotta let your body say yes, but your verbiage say no, and then when
yeah.
eventually you encapsulate them, they'll do whatever you want." I was like, she's kinda spitting, you
No,
know?"
I respected her. I would I would honestly like to go back to these greaser guys.
Yes.
Who the fuck are these people?
I don't
Are these like 20-year-old dudes? Are
I
these high
think they
school dropouts?
I think they were probably the previous graduating class. I think they were like, I mean, like, the way that I'm, like, 1 year older than you, like,
Okay.
and I hung out with you, I think it was kinda
Okay, it might have
not
been
this.
something like that. I mean,
Yeah,
still
obviously
weird,
not the same
no?
dynamic, but
Yeah, no. I mean,
I mean,
yeah, but
it
it
was
seemed
never
like okay,
explained.
but it did yeah, okay, that was never explained. But my first thought was like, bro, are these just like some 22-year-old dudes trying to look at some high school boob? That's
I
fucked
think
up, no?
I think that's kinda what it was, honestly. I mean, this was late '70s, early '80s. That was
No, yeah,
totally
no,
okay.
listen, yeah, definitely, definitely time difference, but bro, I was like, what? Who the fuck? Who are these guys?
Also, like, the random prom scene where they're like, the greasers are all hanging out outside, like,
Yes, dude, and they're
opening
trying
the
to get into the
window.
prom too.
Yeah,
That's what
and
I'm
then
saying too.
like, I mean, and, like, for the lack of better words, like, the Down syndrome cop, like, comes up with his, like, stick and, like, beats him off, you
He
know?
doesn't beat shit, bro. He's standing there shaking with the
E
stick.
e
Listen, now listen. Okay, the greasers were keck though. After this initial like weird creeping scenes, they were pretty fucking funny. The
okay. I think hold up, I just need to say this so they can get a visual in their head.
Yeah.
What the greasers were wearing at the graduation was black leather jackets, a T-shirt, and just a tie around their neck.
Dude, listen, we'll get to it later, but bro, what they were wearing for their like beach outfit.
Oh,
That okay, it was we'll get to it later. We'll get to it later. But
yeah,
that shit was
yeah.
fire. But yeah, no, these greaser guys, so it's like I mean, it's essentially like I can't even say the Three Stooges. It's like one stooge, one guy who kind of looks like the dude from The Bear, Jeremy Allen White or whatever,
Yep, yep,
who's just like perma aura farming, and
yep.
then one guy who's just seems like a like low IQ frat guy.
It's I like, the
It's
best way
the
to describe
weirdest
it
dynamic ever.
Like, we all went to high school with the one kid who we all knew was gonna be a cop that abused power, and, like,
Yeah.
that's the way to
Like
describe Hank.
heavy brow, you know,
Yeah, but,
blonde
like,
hair.
total caveman.
Bro, my favorite was definitely Butch, bro. Why would he was just perma aura farming.
He was epic, but, like,
He was
okay, my biggest
he always
question,
had gloves on and
why
boots.
why was everyone else American, but all of the vultures spoke with a deep East European accent? Like,
No, dude, it
they
wasn't even
sounded like
Europe. No, it was
Dracula,
like
bro.
no, it was like a fake. It was like super forced New Jersey accent. You
Yes,
could tell they
yes.
were trying to be New Jersey, but they had never been there in their lives.
No, no, they'd also never heard a New Jersey
It
accent.
was that
Like,
shit. It was that shit was kind of funny though. I feel like that might have been part.
Raise some hell. This town you must be dreaming. Zoom, baby, zoom. Hey, let's go. Yeah.
Funny though. I feel like that might have been part of the gimmick.
no, it was hilarious. And then I think what like my second favorite throwaway joke was when Uncle Joe had the heart attack, the entire
Yeah.
family's there, and the doctor's walking in just like shaking his neck, like being like,
Yes, that's
no.
kind of crazy.
And the
Crazy.
mom or the wife of Uncle Joe is
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"What's wrong?" And the doctor looks at her and goes, "Oh, I've had a crick in my neck this past couple weeks." And she's like, "No, my husband."
yeah. Dude,
What's wrong?
Oh, it's this damn crick in my neck. Been bothering me for days. Oh, you mean your husband? He's had a mild heart attack.
My husband.
dude, that one's. I feel like Family Guy abused the hell out of that one with their
Y
doctor character.
Yes, yes. And then
But that one's such a classic joke, bro.
also the fucking Uncle Joe's heart attack fit, his fucking red onesie with the fucking flannel over top. Mind you, that his onesie's unbuttoned down to his fucking belly button.
Yes, bro. No, dude, he had like some Ebenezer Scrooge shit going on. Like literally with like all he was missing was that little cap
Yes,
in the candle.
it looked comfortable as hell.
That shit was so funny. He just like curls up on his bed.
Yeah, and then probably okay, and mind you guys, this is all within the first 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Um, the main character, June, goes to her uncle's gas station after, the whole heart attack thing, and she's like, "We can't sell it to her family, like, let me run it." And she just breaks out into a random
Okay,
musical and starts singing.
wait. Can I say this? Dude, when her fit
I'm lonely and I don't wanna be.
wait. Can I say this? Dude, when her fit at like during that scene was actually so fire. Did you
It was
catch that?
Arthur. Dude, it was literally Arthur's
It
fit.
was okay, it was Arthur, but bro, she had like the Nikes on that
No, it was
matched,
clean. It was clean. It was
with
clean.
like the long socks, but they were scrunched down. It was tough. It was tough fit. And then she started singing, and I was like, "Fuck, bro, it's a musical." But then they
Dude.
didn't sing like a single time the rest of the
No,
fucking
that was the
movie,
only
bro.
I literally texted Ilya when it was happening. I was like, "Dude, I fucking hate you. This is a musical." And
Yeah,
then it
no,
never
no.
happened again.
No, there was no other songs. There was songs obviously, but there was
Yeah, singing.
no one else sang a song. There was no also the song was like super fucking pointless.
Oh yeah, this
Cause
entire
the
movie was pointless, Ilya.
okay, yeah. No, but okay, in terms of the movie, the fucking song was pointless because all she did was be like, "Damn, I wish I could still hang out with my friends after high school for like 2 minutes." And then she was like, "Wait, I have an idea." And then all of her friends showed up at the gas station, right? And they all ran it.
Yeah,
And then
so
so their first thought was obviously immediately, let's just be like
horse.
sluts.
Yeah.
Literally, I mean, obviously, literally, the joke is the guy pulled up and thought they were
Yeah, yeah, like
prostitutes.
prostitutes.
Like he tried to buy them up.
Yeah, the dude in the red truck. And that's honestly in my notes because you said to take notes. Literally
Yeah.
after it's a musical question mark, I have fire marketing at Joe's. Because it was.
Dude, do they take the cake?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
insane.
No, okay. Yeah, no, one thing about this movie, lot of random boobage.
Yeah, and like really unnecessary too.
Yeah, no,
Like
really, no, like zero plot added, just straight up boobage.
but the movie was so bad, I think that's the only reason the audience stayed.
Holy hell. It was, yeah, no, the movie was terrible. Yeah, what we've been talking about basically happened in the first 15, 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah,
The
like you're
rest of
not
the
even in it yet.
movie, the rest of the movie was basically like random dancing scenes,
Yes.
like abnormally long dancing scenes, weird like like basically I guess the obviously so since there's the group of vultures, they're what were they called? The terrible vultures. Can we
Yes.
also talk about their little thing they did?
Their song?
When no, when June, I think it was June, she was like, "You're terrible." And they were like, "Yeah, we're the terrible vultures." And they all like spread their arms out and like peck the ground, bro. Dude,
You're terrible.
That's us, the terrible vultures.
honestly had me dying laughing.
It
That
was
shit had me
it was a
dying.
comedy for sure.
That shit had me dying laughing. I mean, I will say it was pretty fucking funny. I was definitely a lot of times in the movie being like, "Holy hell, bro! Still 30 fucking minutes left."
Yeah, it was definitely a grind. I'm really happy I spent my whole budget
Yeah,
on
no,
alcohol.
no, I was like, I mean, listen, I didn't have high hopes, but I will, and I can't say there were like I didn't have high hopes, and I can't say it under delivered.
Here's the thing
You
though,
know what I
like
mean? It was
it's a kind of movie that like I would show to my friends or girlfriend just like on a slow night, you know?
no.
Just like
It's like one of
everyone's
those things
fucked up.
where everyone's like passing the blunt or something, and you're like, bro,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
got like a kek movie we could watch, you
Yeah.
know,
So
where it's
like
just like, or it's just like something you throw on in the background while you're playing like a board game or something, you know.
yeah,
It's
and
like
you'll hit
pretty
like a
decent.
random
It's a pretty
laugh.
decent comedy. It was funny, you know, but it was definitely real. It was rough in terms of plot.
Yeah, so to dive back into the plot,
Yeah.
the main villain's name is Mr. Friendly. And
Yes,
I
which is
I thought
awesome.
that was a fire pole. Like it was
I
they
thought that
never
was
said his
awesome.
name. It was just
Wait,
on the
dude.
door.
Wait, actually, bro, I just because I'm looking at my notes too, and bro, okay, so wait, this is what I was trying to say before. So we had the terrible vultures, right? The three bad
Yes.
guys, I guess,
Yes.
like the greasers, and then obviously there's the three quote unquote good guys, right?
Yes.
And
Who
then
who
I guess
randomly
there's
gets head. Like there's a
wait, yeah,
random
wait,
sex
what
scene.
was that, right? Wait, okay, so why? So I guess there's six girls. I
No,
c-
there's
I was
5.
I was confused on the amount of women that were there
There's 5 girls.
and six dudes.
Yeah, one of them just doesn't get anything, I guess, or they share. I don't
Really?
know.
Are you
Yeah.
sure? I thought that's what I thought. I thought all of them had a chick.
No, they're okay. So
Oh, one
and
of them
and
just gets head and gets left in the dust.
in the final scene, no, that's like that dude's girl. So in the final scene, the 3 bikers pull up. They
They all
each
had
have a
women.
chick
Yeah,
on their thing, and then there is
the redhead guy.
yeah,
Oh
there's
wait, so
2
it's just the other nice guy.
yeah, they're
He's
just
just
like
like chilling
vibing.
alone,
Yeah, yeah,
bro. What's he like the fucking 11th wheel?
I guess. Yeah, it's
Jeez,
hard to be
that's
him.
criminal, bro. That's criminal.
But all
But yeah, listen, no, this so the redhead guy, bro, what was that scene about where they're like he's like making out with I guess they're his girl, June. I
Yeah.
guess the main character June has
No,
a
no,
boyfriend.
he wasn't with June. He was with fuck, I think her name was January actually.
No, no, that aspect was June, January, April,
And
Jane,
Betty.
and who?
Betty. Betty was
Betty.
like the mega hot
What?
one, yeah.
Why? Okay, this sounds like one of those. You know the trick where it's like, yeah. So John's mom had 5 sons. Their names
Yeah,
are
yeah.
January, February, March, April. What was the fifth son's name? It's like John.
It's like Betty.
This is what it feels like, but it's like okay, so April, January, and June, and then Betty and then
Betty.
Jane, which is like okay, I don't even know.
Dude, I don't know. Whoever was making this movie was like fucking dropping acid and ripping coke.
Oh, shit. It's funny though. It's funny. It was like I want to see as much boob as possible.
Yeah, like literally, he hired this movie just to look at boobs. But no, but I mean, keep talking about the vultures as the bad guys. Um,
Yeah.
that is
And
not true,
randomly they're the good guys.
dude. Yeah, so literally, like, so the three good guys, the three original good guys, they become mechanics at the gas station, and they're fixing a car, and the
Wait, wait,
vultures
wait.
agree.
Let's so I guess yeah, basically so it's the girls there. They're like doing a bunch of like weird sexual stuff where they're like pretending to be whores, I guess, and they're like filling the gas up all sexual style, and then they get like a PA system, and some girls like, we'll come fill you up type shit, you know? It's
Yeah,
like it goes on for way too long. And then
Over, give us a try. We'd love to make your engine hum. We'll fill your tank. Gas that's good to last try.
it's
yeah,
like it goes on for way too long. And then I guess they're like, "Hey, we should open up the shop." So they call the three nice guys over, and they just like, I guess, know about cars, and they're just mechanics now.
yeah, and they start working there.
Wait,
And
what?
this is when the random sex head scene happens as he's up in the lift in the
Wait,
car.
yeah, yeah. One of the nice guys just randomly gets head from one of the girls.
And mind you, like, he's literally in the lift, doesn't know she's in there. She pops up
Walks up
shirtless,
with her boobs out
just straight tits, and she climbs over and, like,
out of
starts making out
nowhere,
with
bro.
him,
Out
and
of
then
nowhere.
starts giving him head, and they were just doing a brake job, so it was like super quick. And they start to lower him back down. And he's like, no, 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 no,
He's
and
like,
like
no, wait,
starts giving him a bunch
guys,
of
we
other
got to do
shit to
the
do.
oil.
Yeah, the oil, and he was like, and the fucking carburetor, all this shit, because it was old times. Cars had carbs.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that happens, and then it just like randomly flashes to the greasers, and they're like, let's go to
They're
this
like, let's
gas
go fuck
station.
something up. Like literally, they're literally sitting on they all have their motorcycles, right? And the one like aggressively Italian guy is like he's like the stooge, I guess, that I was talking about earlier, right? It's like one stooge and then two like dickheads.
Yeah,
He was just like flicking cards onto the street, I guess. And they were like, let's go fuck something up. And they were like, yeah, let's go see that new gas station or whatever.
yeah, and
Right?
their definition of fucking up the gas station is they pull up, they pick up a trash can, and they go, "This
Knock it
place looks
over.
good, but it'd look a lot better like this." And then they just dump the trash on the ground.
Bro,
So
this movie is so good. It's
that
so shit, but it's so good.
that
Oh
sets the
my god.
scene. So then fucking, the nice guys are working on this car,
Oh my
and these
god, bro,
greasers
this
are
one
like
was
harassing the
wild.
women, and fucking they walk over, they're working on this car. The
They're like
greasers,
working in the hood.
yeah, literally like over the hood. And the greasers walk up, and the greaser like presses this thing on the car and like shoots oil into one of the nice guy's faces. So then the nice guy shoots oil into his face, and then
then they're
the
like
bad
washing off of each other.
no, the bad guy then shoots washer fluid on his face, and then the good guy shoots washer fluid onto the other guy's face, and
Boys,
then
like I don't think cars do that. First of all,
no, and again, this is like a 15-second scene, and then the girl walks up, like one of the hot
the
girls.
scene felt like it was like 4 minutes long.
It was so long, but it was so quick. And then she like grabs him, and they're like, "Break it up, boys." And she's like, "Wow, Butch, you're really
No,
good at
no,
fixing
no,
cars."
no, cause the when he shot the washer fluid the last time, the car they were working on, it had been sputtering,
Starts.
but when he shot it the last time, the car like magically started working.
That's
And
right.
so they were
That's
like, "Oh
right.
my god, you fixed it." They were like, "You should wait, can you come work for us?" And he was like, because he was like standing there, he has gloves on in every single scene, by the way. Did you notice that? He
Yes.
never is
Yeah.
not wearing gloves. It's so keck. But he's like standing there like aura farming as fuck. And like I said, he looks like Jeremy Allen White.
Like
Like,
identical.
yeah, like pretty fucking similar. But he's like standing there aura farming, and she's like, "You should come work for us." And he's like, "Oh shit, like maybe."
Well,
And
no,
then he
no,
like walks over to his boys, and they're like, "Dude, she's pulling you, ding dong." And he's like, "Yeah, what about it?"
no. Okay, so actually, I wrote down this quote because it's funny that you know that because it stuck out to me so much. So like,
Yeah.
they're all around the car. This
Oh, dude. Okay, I know the quote. I know the quote.
the hot girl comes up to him, and Hank, the fucking East European fucking vampire guy, is like, dude, she's yanking your ding dong. And then for an uncomfortable amount of time, he's like, the Butch, the ore farming guy, is like
Yeah.
rubbing this girl's arms, like
No,
looking
no,
at her.
no. He like they're like standing kind of side by side, and he literally turns to her and like grabs her on her shoulder, and then like puts his other hand, still gloved, by the way, completely gloved, still gloved, like starts like touching her waist and shit. And then
And he
say the quote, bro. It's too good.
goes, no, this chick is sincere.
Yes. Dude. She goes, "Nah, this chick is sincere."
And then and, and then the next scene is they point to a fucking old beat up tow truck. And she goes, "Do you think you boys can fix this?" And they look at each other and they go, "Let's."
Think you're good enough to drive it?
That's kid stuff.
Hey, she's pulling your ding dong, man.
No, this chick is sincere.
He goes, "Nah, this chick is sincere."
And then and, and then the next scene is they point to a fucking old beat up tow truck. And she goes, "Do you think you boys can fix this?" And they look at each other and they go, "Let's vulturify it." And then literally 5 seconds later, completely new truck, modded out, like fucking brand new vulture on the side. Like,
It's too good. It's too good. Dude, I just, bro, I just gotta bring up again, cause like this was, bro, cause right before this, like whole, nah, this chick is sincere bullshit happened, was like literally 2 minutes before that was like when they like threw the fucking garbage just like on the floor or whatever.
yeah, yeah, like
And the girl
immediately
confronted
afterwards.
her, and she was like, "Ah, you guys are terrible." I go, "Yeah, the terrible vultures." And they spread their arms out, and they like start to do like a weird head bob thing. Bro, that shit actually had me dying. I just had to bring it up again because that shit was so funny to me.
No, it is fucking fire. And then,
Can we
so they
start
get,
doing that?
Terrible.
That's us, the terrible vultures.
oh, absolutely. Listen, our first video pod, that's
The
how we'll
terrible
open.
vultures.
Yeah, so
Listen, if our editor is feeling up to it, maybe we'll have like clips of the movie in here.
oh, that would be fire. It
On our
honestly, this is gonna
for our
have to become a
YouTube.
staple of the pod.
Listen, dude, that's why just watching shitty ass movies.
Yeah. So
It's
fucking They
Wait, can we talk about their like theme song? Wait, okay,
dude,
no, okay. So first of
yes.
all, no, okay. Two things about they have like two songs, I guess. So the first one is their actual theme song in the movie, in the soundtrack. Dude, it's like some Pink Panther meets synth vibe. It's it was such because like the whole movie, all the songs are like classic, like, late 70s, like, uh, and I miss my friends, and then weirdly, when they show up, this like some "Ba-dum, dum-dum, ba-dum, dum-dum," with like some weird ass like synth vibes in the background. It was honestly, it wasn't bad. I fucked
It
with it,
wasn't. I
but it was
loved
like,
it.
it was very. But then their actual when they're just chilling, I guess they have their own song they sing. And the song is so fire. It's ooh ah ooh
Wow.
ah.
But it's like
Ooh,
quick.
your mom, your
I
mom
can't
is
even
an
do it.
ooh ah. Dude, it's so good. I'm gonna have to add a clip in here of that shit, bro, because it's so good.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Your mother is a ooh, ah. Your mother is a ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Your sister is a ooh, ah, ooh, ah. What's that?
It was fire. But fuck, so like they get the fucking tow truck all,
Wait, wait,
vultrified.
wait. Hold up. Wait. Okay, I just watched the clip and it's ooh ah ooh ah. Your mother is a ooh ah.
And they sing this
I guess they
multiple
have
times through the movie.
yeah, they have multiple renditions, so then they go on to the sister and I guess it's, reign free from there.
Yeah,
But that
it,
shit that shit had me down. I was like, what is this, bro?
it's
Why is that
well,
kind of
okay.
fire?
Also, like later into the movie, like more towards the end, they're like defending the gas station with like baseball bats and shit, and they're all sitting down singing this song, and this random kid comes up, like an actual child,
What?
not like a high schooler, and like they just try to fucking jump him for no reason.
No, no, not them. The stooge. What's his name? Pee Wee. Pee Wee.
Huey, yeah, 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 yeah,
His
yeah.
name is Pee Wee. He tries to jump his ass, and they're like, "Yo, chill, chill. He's just a
Yeah,
kid."
they're like, come on,
It's
he's
like,
just
all
a
right, I
kid.
guess.
I also like
That was
when
literally
they're
no go
oh,
go.
this is awkward. Okay, so I liked when they were fucking using the tow truck for their like first little mission,
Yeah.
and they were looking for a green Buick, and Pee-wee was just like, "Oh, that looks like a green Buick to take. Like that looks good." And they're like, "No, dude, we're working now. Like we have to be good." And I'm like, the switch up was insane. Like immediately.
Out of nowhere, bro. Out of nowhere. And then, okay, bro, can we talk about the scene where he's like, "Yeah, here's the keys." And he's like, "What the fuck do I need keys for?" And he
Oh
pulls
yeah,
out
yeah.
his pocket, his little pocket fucking
Fucking
coat
coat
hanger,
hanger.
I guess. And
Okay,
he breaks into the car and sets it in neutral.
but
And
no,
then
no, no.
gets
He
out.
also grabbed something, and he
Oh, did he
didn't
just
show
take
what he
money from him or
grabbed.
whatever?
I don't know. It didn't show it. He just looked sketchy as hell.
That's what
Never
I'm
said what it
saying.
was. Just put it on the inside of his jacket, and like it was never
No, no,
discussed
no.
again.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't even grab anything.
No, he did, but they didn't. It
No,
didn't show it.
no, what he put on the inside of his jacket was the coat hanger. He put it back in.
Oh my
He
gosh.
didn't even grab anything. That's what I'm saying. I think he got in, set the thing in neutral so it would drive, and then got out. Because that's what
How?
I'm saying. They had the keys, bro. There's like nothing
I
in
know
there
they
to
had the
take.
keys. Like, what do I need the keys for?
Yeah, what do I need to like breaks in? That's what, and then that's where the synth ass music started playing.
Yes,
And
yes.
they're just like the other guys are just like hooking it up to the fucking tow truck, so it's like super keck
Yeah,
funny. I mean,
so
I will say those guys were really well written. They're keck.
they were. And also, okay. You progress later into the movie and like obviously everything's going too smooth. Like they're taking all the
Yeah.
business from Mr. Friendly
Yep.
and let's call
But
it a
let's say
Chevron.
Mr. Friendly is the guy. He's like the guy who runs get the gas station across the street. He's the antagonist, I guess, in this
Yeah,
movie.
he's the
And
actual villain.
he works for Pyramid. What was it? Pyramid.
It was PPP. I
Yeah,
forget. I
Pyramid
know it was
Petroleum
pure.
Pump or
Yes.
some shit.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was called Pyramid. Okay,
Yeah.
and so I was curious, obviously, because there was actually a Mobile shout out in this
There
movie.
was. There was. I
You
oh,
saw
I
that?
I
Yep.
almost texted you about that.
Yep. I wrote that down. But yeah, so I was curious. I was like, is pyramid like a real thing? And I looked it up, and you'll fuck with this dude. The AI thing said, wait, I have to look it up. I have to see exactly what it said because it was actually so ridiculous. Okay, it said I looked up, is pyramid a real gas station? Right? And the AI overview says there isn't a major well-known gas station chain called Pyramid, but pyramids themselves are real.
That's fire.
It says ancient Egyptian tombs like the Great Pyramid of Giza, serving historical and tourist purposes, not refueling cars.
I love AI. AI is gonna take all of our jobs.
That just had me dying, bro. I was like, I know what a
That's
fucking
fire.
pyramid is.
But you
But yeah.
so Mr.
Okay, so
Friendly.
yeah, so I guess this guy's like, "Oh my god." Well, okay, so basically literally what happens is there's cars getting fuel at this pyramid shop and then they like hear I guess this girl making all this sexual innuendos over the microphone and they just like start pulling out.
And going to the
They
next
literally
guy.
just leave in the middle of their gas service. Just go to the other gas station across the road.
Yeah, so they're
Right?
fucking
And this guy gets mad. And so obviously his first thought is I'm gonna send two guys in there to just murder her.
and they're old mobsters. Like that's like old. Like think old. That's the
They're
only
like
way I
bro,
can
they're like
describe it.
65 years old
Yeah.
in the movie. You know, so they're probably like 80 years old in real life.
Yeah.
And
And then the
so
boobs.
yeah, no, yeah, just random boobs again. I guess they like confront this girl June, the niece of the guy who owns it, Joe. Was his name Joe?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like confronting her, and she just turns on the PA, and so everyone hears the classic. Everyone hears they're like, "Yeah, we're about to like fuck you up," and she's like, "Oh my god, please help," or whatever. And so, what do? Well, the girls just start walking by with their boobs out, of course.
Lured old poor Bruno to
Which
his death.
well, both of them,
Yeah.
which just distracts them. So they walk over, and I guess getting knocked out by two guys hanging out in the door. And then we don't know what happens. We literally
Yep.
don't know what happened. Like,
Dance
where did
party.
you guys go? Did they kill them? Did they just call the police? Like, literally nothing happened.
Except a dance party.
Like three of them.
I know, but they like they had a dance party like immediately afterwards and they're all vibing, hanging out.
That's true. Yeah. No, yeah, I feel like, yeah, no, they started dancing or whatever. There was a lot of weird, like one on one as all the girls were hooking up with a
Yes.
boy,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
And
And
then
and then it cuts to like I feel like I feel like I swear to God, they had this scene where they're all dancing, and by the way, this scene's like 5 minutes long, bro. Where they're just
Entirely
like
too
kind of like
long.
they're kind of just all dancing, just like vibing right after they like, I guess, foiled these mobsters who were trying to literally murder them. They had like guns on them, bro. And so they just like knock them out. We don't know what happens to them, to their bodies or anything, if they ever wake up or anything. They just start dancing. Everyone's having a party. And then the scene cuts and they're dancing again.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah.
having another party.
I mean, hey, I'd party too.
I mean, listen, yeah, but I feel like I think in this one, this is the one where Pee Wee like tries to hit on quote unquote the ugly girl.
Yes, yes, and he takes her to the car, and they're sitting in the new Vulture mobile,
It
and
was
she's
like,
like, "Are you gonna kiss me or what?" And he looks
and
at
he,
her, makes a weird ass face, doesn't do anything smooth, and he goes,
Are you gonna kiss me now?
Sooner or later.
"I was like, what the fuck?"
I know. Listen, bro. This whole scene was just so cringe, dude. This whole scene was just so cringe.
Whole movie was cringe.
It looked, bro. It looked like it. So it looked like an actual 18-year-old was asking out like a girl.
Yeah,
He had a crush
yeah.
on.
I
Like
mean,
it was that cringeworthy, bro.
they killed it on the age
Yeah,
ability thing.
no, it was no, it was crazy. It was like
But yeah, so that shit fucking happens. You're watching it and you're like, oh, okay, like that was the climax. This is the resolution. Like, movie's
no,
over.
yeah, and then you
Nope.
look and there's still
Nope.
30 fucking minutes left in the movie.
So this is when
No,
the
no,
guy
okay,
that
wait.
owns the gas comes into play.
Yeah. No,
I
okay,
don't even
so yeah,
remember his name.
so me neither. So they basically foil this guy, these two mobsters, right? Again, we don't know what happens to them. They just knock him out and they disappear. And then basically the Mr. Friendly, he's pissed. Perma has a cigar in his mouth. He's and he calls up, I guess, like the head of oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
He calls up the head of oil, and it's some Indian dude. And when
No,
he
he's
picks up
he's white.
he's white, but he has an Indian accent.
Yes.
I guess he's white, and he picks up the phone, and he has an Indian accent. And it like cuts to him on the phone, and he's surrounded by just like three like Arabic sexy women, just like like belly dancers type shit.
And not fully
Just like
clothed. We're talking like rhinestone fucking
like
bikinis.
rhinestone bras, like no, I'm saying belly dancers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So he like picks up the phone. And he's like, "I will see what I can do," you know. And I guess they just stopped delivering gas to the gas station that we're watching, that we care about.
Yes,
What's it called? Like Joe's
Joe's.
Super Pump or
Joe's
some bullshit.
super
Super
fuck what
Pump,
is it?
I think.
No, it's not super pump. Super
Lube.
derby or not derby. Whatever. Super duper. Joe's super duper.
Oh, Joe's Super Duper. Yeah, Joe's Super Duper. Right, that's the gas station name. They stopped delivering gas there, which I feel like is a huge violation of a bunch of laws by 1980. But that's
Correct.
besides the point. So they like they're like, oh no, we're like running dry. The whole movie is just like sexual innuendos the whole time. By the
Yeah,
way,
yes.
it's like I don't think there was a phrase in there that couldn't be taken sexually.
No.
But yeah, this guy. No, yeah, they call him. Oh, wait, was this? I think yeah, right after like this, all this was happening, like they're running out of gas or whatever, and then we get like the weirdest.
There's something fishy going on around here.
The singular we have. It was so, dude. It was one of those fourth wall breaks where it was like halfway into the fourth wall break where I was like,
Is
Is
this a
this a
fourth wall
fourth
break?
wall break? I was like, is this a fourth wall break? I was like, who the fuck is she talking to?
And it was us.
Right?
It was the audience.
No, so was it the fourth wall break, right? She like calls the phone and they're like, yeah, no, we're not delivering gas to you guys or whatever, something of that nature. And she like, right? She's like alone in the office. She slams the phone down and she looks up, but her eyes are like Loki slightly above the camera. So she's not even looking directly at the camera. She's looking like a little bit above. She can't even tell she's like looking directly at you, you know? And she says some bullshit like something fishy's going on here.
Literally, yes,
And then
literally
the scene
verbatim.
ends. And then, like she said that and I was like, who was she talking to? And I was like, wait, was that a fucking fourth wall break? I was like, was this a musical moment?
It was unsettling.
Did you fuck with it?
Yeah, I did fuck with it.
It was it was an interesting choice.
I think everything the producer did was an interesting choice. So, fucking
That's
fourth wall
very
break
true.
happens, and then again in another entirely way too long scene. Their idea was to steal gas from the other
Why
gas
dude, why
station.
was this scene like 20 minutes
It was
long?
literally half the fucking movie,
It
and they
felt
were
like
just
it,
like
bro.
the girls pull up in the bikinis, as Illy was
No,
talking
yeah,
about
no, okay,
earlier.
yeah, right. So their idea was to steal gas from the gas station across the street. And of course, the best way to steal gas, their idea was to pull up, have the guy pump gas. They would hook up some weird ass hose, I guess, that ran from this gas station across the street, by the way, just across the street, just a fucking big ass hose running across the street into their gas thing. And because of the way gas tanks worked, when they reached 99.99, it would roll over and it'd be 0000 again, right?
And they'd reset.
Yeah. So, and they did
They
that for each tank, right? So they had a regular and a, what was it, the super duper.
a super duper.
And this whole time, the gas station attendants would be getting distracted by these girls running around
In
in
bikinis.
bikinis and sometimes not in them, I guess. And then
Then, I mean,
can I,
for
okay,
that scene,
this
they were full in it.
sorry, you cut out. What'd you say?
No, in that scene, they were fully clothed.
Oh, they were? I mean, barely, bro.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean.
But okay, I guess. There was just so much boobage, bro. I couldn't tell what. It's hard to decipher. Not to mention, bro, the bikinis they were wearing, especially I feel like for like 1980,
The
crazy skimpy.
non-existent.
Yeah, they were like one of the girls, bro, one of the girls straight up was like they actually weren't wearing thongs or anything, but it was pretty damn close.
It was close.
But yeah, so yeah, this whole scene was just very strange. I mean, it was kind of keck, but it was it was way too long. Way too long. And then there was like weird the guys started like putting bikinis on girls and shit.
Oh yeah, he like. Well, it was all for the distraction.
Right, yeah. But yeah, but that scene lasted like 3 minutes, dude, of him just putting the bikini back on. I
Yeah,
was like,
no,
bruh, move
no,
on.
it
We get
was
the
it was
point.
definitely unsettling and
I will
weird.
say, okay, my favorite part of that whole thing was Butch's fit.
The knee high leather
Dude,
boots.
you can't tell me that shit wasn't. He was literally wearing like Nike shorts, leather jacket with no shirt underneath, right? And boots and the
And
gloves, of
and these
course.
weren't
It was
new school Nike shorts. These were like the girls' Nike Pros.
no, these were like yeah, no, yeah. These
Short
were like
shorts.
basically speedos.
Yeah.
No, that shit I was like, bro, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, so
It was so funny though because and that's what I was like, bro, is this guy just like perma ore farming, like just off cooldown?
he was killing it. He really was.
I will say, no, yeah, he's a very handsome man. So, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
just so funny because, and also the way he was sitting, like when they pulled up with like his leg up, he had like the little towel, you know, where he was sitting, and he was like on the back, like with his leg kicked up, you know,
Yes.
just like low key mogging, just being like, yo, can we get some regular? It's like new mix, bro. Makes the engine run better.
So then they they pull off their gas heist. They then run out of
Right,
all of
but
their
it's not
gasoline.
So you kids learned your lesson, huh? I thought I'd just come over and take a look before you all disappear. This'll teach you kids. This is a business, not a picnic. You thought you could compete with me?
It ain't that deep.
What are you talking about?
And then the main hot girl June walks over, and there's the gas delivery guy, and she's like, "This is so wrong. Like, why are you doing this to us?" And he's like, "I
It's
don't
like,
know what
bro,
you're talking
they changed
about."
my route, man. They changed my
Yeah.
route.
And as men do, they crack with the hot girl, and he eventually breaks down and tells her, and he's like, "All right, follow me." And then
Literally.
they follow them to the main gas
This
villain.
is the PPP headquarters, I guess.
Yes, the pyramid scheme headquarters.
Which, by the way,
And
they didn't mention this, but they're just following a gas tank like to headquarters. Bro, that could literally be like 10 states over.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
So,
obviously it had to be
okay,
close for
yeah,
the plot.
of course, dude.
So they roll up, the security guard won't let them in. Obviously Saudi Arabia people, as
No, okay, no,
preface.
okay. I guess so. When she was talking to this the truck driver, she was like, "Well, they let me in to see the like CEO guy, the Mr. Oil or whatever," and
Oh
he was
yeah, and
like,
he's like,
"Ha,
nobody sees him.
nah, not unless you're an Arabian sheik or something,
Yes.
right?" Which, of course, becomes important later.
Yes. So they pull up, they're not let in. June again is like, I have an idea for the fourth time.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
they leave, they somehow acquire a limo,
No,
3 police officer
no, okay,
uniforms.
so I think the point was that they painted the car somehow.
No, because there was no roof. And cars back then weren't convertibles. They just didn't have roofs. Like they acquired a limo and got flags.
Did they?
Yes.
No, I think it was the same car.
No, it was not the same car.
Was it not?
No, I
They just
promise you.
got them right. Okay, yeah, okay. I guess I didn't catch that, but yeah, I thought they just found like I was like, where the fuck did they have time to paint this shit?
Yeah,
That's what
no,
I thought. But
they
either way,
acquired a
I mean, either
limo.
way, it's like pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, they get 3 police officer
So yeah,
uniforms
they
for,
got
the
three
bike
police.
guys.
Yeah, same exact bikes, by the way, that just pulled up like 3 hours
Yes.
ago. We're led
Yeah.
to believe because
Or
it's still
whatever
like
time frame it
daytime.
is. And, they make it in and
No,
when
but no. So they pull up to the same guard who just told him like, no, I can't let you in. And he like sees the police and he's like, oh shit. And he like goes to the window and it's the white guy
the ginger
in
guy.
the ginger guy. Yeah, right. The ginger guy in like a fake like Arab thing setup. You know, I don't know
Yeah,
what those are called,
I
but it's
don't
the one
either.
where it has like the towel shit over your head, and then it has that little crown, you know, to hold
Yeah,
it in place. I
and
guess.
it's got like the it's like a cape from your head.
Yeah, right, right. But yeah, so he's wearing one of those things, and then he just like starts speaking gibberish Arabic, which I guess was pretty keck. And then, so I guess the guy's just like, okay, just an Arab guy, lets him in. All the girls are somehow acquired.
The belly
I didn't
dancer
even know what that
outfit.
material is.
Shalom Aleichem. Muji Katab Muji Muji. What? Katab Muji Muji. Boro Boro Alama.
And then, so I guess the guy's just like, okay, just an Arab guy, lets him in. All the girls are somehow acquired.
The
I
belly
didn't, I didn't
dancer
even know what
outfit,
that material is. It's like some weird fabric that looks
like
Arabic
silk.
like that they like.
Yeah,
Yeah, like some, the shit they put the belly dancers wear over their faces, where you can kind of see through it, but
yeah, the
not
mesh.
really. They like all had that shit on. So never explained where they get. They were just like they were literally chilling by a river,
Yeah.
being like, "What should we do,
What do we
guys?" And she's like,
do?
"Wait, I have an idea." And then they pull up in this getup, they get let in, and they meet this fucking white Indian guy.
Well, hold on, hold up. One of my favorite throwaway things was they're walking up. Other Arab sheiks are coming
Oh
out, and
yeah,
in
yeah.
Arabic they go, "If they're actually Saudi, I'll eat my camel,"
I'll eat my camel. Yes, yes, bro, that's good. That's
and then they
good.
make it in.
Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. They literally walk by like three actual Arabic guys.
And
And
and they
they're like speaking Arabic about him and make that little joke. Yeah, no, that was good. That was a good
yeah,
one. I was like, yeah,
they
nice.
they make it into the Indian white guy's office. They
The
start
white Indian
talking.
guy.
Yeah, and he's like, "Who are you guys?" And they're like,
And they
"Oh,
like
we're
rip everything off and he's
yeah.
like,
Who
still
are
don't
you
know who you
guys?"
are.
Yeah, and you're like, "We're Joe's super duper." And he's like and they're like
Takes
and
like a
then,
full minute to be like, ah,
"Oh, you
yes.
guys." And this, like, long monologue from June. And he's
And
like,
then it does the thing where she's like, so here's the story. And then
"Yeah,
it does like a weird ass transition where it like does like a wavy thing. And like the
yep,
whole screen like does like a
yep."
wavy little like super 80s, bro. It's like a PowerPoint transition type of thing. There's like a little wavy thing, and you just see the white Indian guy like crying in his chair, being like, I never wanted to hurt anybody.
One
It's like,
of my
what?
one of my favorite things was he has framed on the wall gross gas sales, and it's going up. And one
Yeah,
of his
no.
excuses for not helping them was, "Oh, gas is down, like, I can't
Yeah, yeah,
deliver to
yeah.
everybody," and they're
That
like,
was a good.
"What's that?"
That was a really good. That was a really good like throwaway joke as you were saying yeah, no, they're like yeah, we like he's like, guys, I have my own troubles too, it's not easy for everyone. And they're like, he's like, gas is down, I can't deliver it to everyone. And they're like,
"What's
what about
this?"
that? And he's like, oh shit, the stupid
"Put it on
maids, they
upside
must have turned
down."
the shit upside down. And then he
Just
like
drops it
drops
and
it.
breaks it. Yeah, so and then
It's like,
obviously there's no real resolution there, but, like, it gets worked out. Next scene is Uncle Joe, the owner of Joe's. He's
yeah,
now in charge of
the
the enemy
pyramid.
gas station, and he's,
Yeah,
like, taking care he's, like, the boss of everyone.
yeah.
All the teenagers pull up. June hops out. Her and her uncle kiss on
Kiss
the
on the
lips.
lips. Yep.
She's like,
Some
"Alright, I
Tom
gotta
Brady
go
shit.
now." Hops back in
She's
the
like, no,
car.
no, you know what she says, bro? Because this was so strange. She was like, listen, I've got to go now. Like, what am I listening then? Like, why am I listening? Like, what was that?
Yeah, so
That shit stuck out to me because she was like, listen, I gotta go now. And I was like, what the fuck am I listening?
he's 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 smoking his cigar after they kiss. She's in the
No,
car.
he's smoking a cigar now instead of Mr. Friendly,
Yeah,
who, spoiler, is right there filling up his gas tank.
yeah, the kids drive off. Closing scene. Ah, that's why she's my favorite niece. End of movie.
Right? Bro, man, man, you know, it was funny. It was funny.
It was a great way to spend a Saturday evening. So,
I mean, yeah, there's
Miss
definitely
Aurelia,
worse ways, but that shit
I'm
was,
I'm running a little low on time, so I gotta ask, what do you rate the movie?
dude. I mean, in terms of actual I mean, shit, bro. Like, it's got to be like a 5.
Oh, that's high. I was
Got to
gonna
be
give it
like a
like
5,
I was gonna give it like a solid 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
The 5. See, the thing is, it wasn't. It was like at least it was
I
watchable.
I enjoyed it.
It
I
was
did not
funny.
enjoy it as a
That's what I'm saying.
movie.
That's what I'm saying. It was as a movie, it was bad. As a way to spend some time, not too
Not
bad.
bad.
You know, a lot of boobage, so that definitely helped.
It's always a plus.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I think that was one of the only ones. That and dude, I just can't get over the dude ore farming in his beach outfit. Like that shit. Everyone's in like a bikini. Everyone's wearing like board shorts, you know, and dude's just in like a leather jacket, no shirt, Nike booty shorts, and
And then
boots,
knee-high
and the
boots, leather
gloves,
boots.
obviously.
Yeah, it was fire.
Knee-high leather boots with the heels, by the way, and he's got gloves on, of course.
What a
This
movie.
is funny. Hopefully maybe we'll if our editor is up to it, we'll insert some clips. You guys can see what we're talking about.
I'm sure it'll happen. Well,
Would you recommend this movie?
as like a joke, yeah. Yeah, I think
No.
it'll become, listen, if this podcast blows up, I think it will become a cult classic of our fans.
Oh man. I don't know about that. Maybe we'll be a cult classic.
Maybe.
Hopefully. But yeah, guys, we actually haven't really decided what we're going to be doing next month.
I want to
Still
do
working that
Pirates,
out.
but we can discuss it.
We'll discuss it. We'll let you know. Keep track of our socials and shit.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll start posting stuff on there.
thank you for sticking with
And
us this long.
yeah, guys. And let us know if you guys have any really shitty movies we can watch and comment on.
Yeah,
Because
I think this should be a standard for the fourth week.
that's
I
what no,
really
that's what
enjoyed
I'm
this.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that fourth week of each month will be something like this, where we watch like a shitty movie. Sometimes, we'll try to make it related to the pod, or to the like monthly
The plot,
theme,
yeah.
but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Some days we can just be like, hey, let's do like a Lord of the Rings day or something like that,
That could be cool.
or the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll be. I mean, yeah, dude. It's our pod.